Please ignore my back seat. I'm moving stuff into storage today. But I wanted to get on here because I did watch the Idaho 4 special that was on Prime and it came out yesterday. Oh yeah, if you forget, it came out yesterday, so go watch it. But it's multiple parts. Watch the whole thing. And I did not learn anything new. It felt very generic about the kids. The parents were on there, a lot of new faces like Hunter Johnson, Emily Alondant, or whatever, his girlfriend. The two that found, all the kids that found, supposedly the kids in the 1122 house. It also had the Chapen family, and it had Maddie Mogen's parents, or her mom and her stepdad, as well as a representative from the Idaho 4 school that was part of that whole debacle at the beginning. No law enforcement were in it, obviously, because there was a gag order, so couldn't hear from any of them. And this was being filmed prior to Brian's plea deal. I also saw a clip from a news station of the Chapens, and I'm going to play that for you too. You can tell me what you got from that, but I'll also give my thoughts as well. It's never been able to sit well with me, the things that come out of the parents sometimes, in this case, specifically the Chapen family. And I'm not trying to spread hate to the family. Like, obviously everyone grieves in their own ways. But the things that have been said, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see this clip, a little bizarre. I guess I should preface what I'm talking about, and I'll show you the clip as well. But on the news station, the Chapen family went on and said that when the kids went to go something with their licenses, and they asked about Ethan, apparently, because he's the triplet, right? I, first of all, don't see that happening. But if it did, they're like, oh, where's Ethan? And they said, oh, he's at work. Why are you lying? Just say your brother got murdered. Like, to be honest. And then they proceed to say that from that point forward, they're going to call themselves twins. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think that's bizarre. I would never, erase or try to erase my triplet from my life. Especially if he was taken from me in such a brutal manner. No. I'd be bragging that I had a third, I had a brother, and yeah, he was taken in a horrible way, but he still is very much a part of my life. I would never say to my other triplet, oh, we're going to be twins now, because I don't want to talk about Ethan. Okay. Now, everyone's going to feel differently about this, and that's totally fine. Please be kind in the comments. I'm not trying to hate on the families, but there is some weird stuff that they're saying, in my opinion. This is my opinion and my opinion only. So, yeah. Disclaimer. I guess I could say this is for entertainment purposes, but I don't consider this entertainment purposes, if that makes sense. I just don't want to get taken down. So, because of that, I'm going to show you the clip now. But as far as the Idaho 4, the Prime one, it just felt very drawn out. It didn't give us any new information. Obviously, they don't know any new information, so I don't know what I was expecting with that, but I thought there was going to be some, breaking news. They did confirm, where everyone was in the house. They did confirm a lot of the suspicions, but we already kind of figured that out a while ago, Dylan going down to Bethany's room, Xan and Ethan being in their room, and all that kind of stuff, right? Then, the why Hunter told the girls to call and say there was an unconscious person, and obviously people speculated that he did that to protect them, and that's what they affirmed on the show. I still don't get why you don't just be honest. I don't understand these people making up stories because they don't want to deal with the truth. They also talked about how those kids needed to go back to that school. And I never understood that. Why would you send your kids to a school where your other child was just murdered? Doesn't make any sense to me. But instead of showing you the whole clip, you guys can go check it out. I think it's on Seattle 5 News or something like that for the Chapens family. That just came out yesterday or the day before. But I will show you the little clip where they talk about them identifying themselves as twins, and you can decide for yourself.
DMV lady pulled up their birth dates, and of course there's a third, kid with the same last name on that birth date, and the woman said to them, "Where's Ethan?" So they quickly were like, he's at work. I think they told a lie about where he was, and they left, and they agreed from that day forward to tell people that they were twins. And it not to ever downplay the fact that they were triplets, but to eliminate a very uncomfortable conversation. Took us a minute to be like, yep, they're twins. I mean,
it's tough.
You have to. You have to let them say that. Those tiny little things that you don't think about, holy, they're tough.
So what do you guys think? You let me know in the comments if you think that's perfectly dandy. I don't. I think it's bizarre, but definitely go watch the full clip. I would post the full clip here, but I think they would probably take it down for copyright. So yeah, it's on YouTube. Aside from that particular note, I have some other notes from the Prime special that I wanted to talk about with you. So the first one being that Emily Ondalon or whatever, Hutter's girlfriend, was talking about how she was saying that they didn't realize they were being stalked for probably a while before. What makes her think she's included in that? I don't understand. Like, I get their friend group is fine, but like, maybe it's an assumption, but she didn't live at the 1122 home. Okay, it was the kids that were taken that lived at that home. I could see Dylan or Bethany saying that, but not someone who doesn't live in the home, doesn't, no. She also made another comment about needing to get to the point where she can make goals again for herself. She hasn't made goals, and I'm like, why are you making this about you? This is not about you. This is about Ethan, Xana, Kaylee, and Maddie, and even Dylan and Bethany, for God's sakes, but not you.